Y'all, when I tell you a black mother in Mississippi, her son dead, Nolan Wells, 18 years old, around white boys, the same white boys who left him in them waters, who came back with stories that changed every time somebody asked, who got protected by the same system that always protect the white boys who kill black kids. And this mother, Christine, she is burying her son tomorrow, Monday, July the 20th. And she ain't even got him in the ground yet, y'all. And they already came for her. I'm so disgusted. They mailed hate to her house, to Nolan Wells' house, y'all. Y'all want me to show y'all the screenshot? Press 2 and I will show y'all the screenshots. Let me show you, baby. Let me show you, because I don't got nothing to hide. Let me look at this. They sent this to Nolan Wells' home. Envelope, postmark Denver, Colorado. July the 15th, 2026. No return addresses, because you cowards don't never sign your work. You hide behind postcards. You hide behind fake addresses. You hide behind a system that looked just like you. And inside, a photo of Christine with Al Sharpton, with Ben Crump, two real black men, two protectors, two men who had the nerve to stand up for a black child, to fight for a black family, to demand justice for a black boy who the white system already said no foul play to. And you drew dollar signs on their eyes. You sat down with a marker in your house with your white hands and you drew dollar signs on black men fighting for a dead black boy. Woo! Let that sink in. Let that sink in. But I know what you really saying. I know what you really mean. And I'm going to tell y'all, I'm going to break this thing down. You mad. And let me tell y'all why they mad. Can I tell y'all why they mad? Can I tell y'all why they mad? They mad because the mother of Nolan Wells did not accept they lie. Hello? The mother of Nolan Wells did not accept they lie. They mad that she didn't bow down when the white police said accident. They mad that she brought in black men with power, with voices, with platforms that make your white supremacy shake. It's shaking, baby. It's shaking. It's shaking. Because your system, your white police, your white investigators, your coroner, they already told her no. They already told her case closed. They already said your son just drowned. Go home and grieve. And when she said no, when she said, I don't believe you, the devil is a liar. When she brought in real black men to fight for her son, your white supremacy got nervous. Woo! It's nervous, honey. When you get nervous, you get violent. You get real hot, okay? You send hate to a mother's doorstep. That's what you did. That's what you did. Now let's talk about who we really here for. Because I ain't letting you white boys off the hook. I ain't letting your friends off the hook. I ain't letting nobody off the hook. You The same white boys who was on that boat with Nolan, the same boys who came back with stories that change every time somebody asks, the same boys who got questioned and released, who got investigated and cleared, who got to go home to your mamas while Nolan's mama had to identify her son's body. You, them boys. You, the reason we here. You, the reason Christine is planning a funeral tomorrow. You, the reason a mother got to bury her 18-year-old son before she even go to see him graduate from college, honey. Ooh. And now you got people mailing hate mail to her house. You got people trying to intimidate her before she even bury her son. That tell you everything, y'all. That tell y'all everything that you need to know. They is guilty. That tell you they scared. That tell you they know exactly what happened in that water and they'll do anything. I'm talking about anything to keep that mother quiet. And you, the white supremacist sitting at home watching this, you protecting them? You making excuses for them boys? You're saying we don't know what happened while you mail hate to a grieving mother's doorstep. Cowards, every last one of you. Now, let's talk about who sent this. Because I don't believe for 1 second this came from some random person in Colorado. Hell no. Hell no. This came from you, white supremacists. Connected, organized, protected by the same system that protect the white boys who killed Nolan. Was it you? The family member of one of them white boys? Was it you? Connected to the police department who don't want this case getting more attention? Was it you? The same system that said no foul play, now trying to silence the mother who said, I don't believe you. Or was it you? One of them 250 white supremacists who march on the White House, the ones who hid their faces, the one who didn't show their IDs, the one who know that if black people see you, name you, expose you, your whole operation fall apart. You hide. You always hide behind hoods, behind postmarks, behind anonymous, behind systems, because you cowards. Because you know that if you showed your face, if you put your name on this, we know exactly who you are, exactly what you are, exactly whose side you on. But you think you slick. You think Denver postmark gonna throw us off. You think no return address is going to protect you? You think we too stupid to connect the damn dots? You picked the wrong mother, baby. You picked the wrong mother. You picked the wrong family, and you picked the wrong community. Mississippi. Honey, where you lynched? Where you lynched Emmett Till for whistling? Where you lynched Medgar Evers and his driveway? Where you bomb churches? Where you drown black bodies in rivers and call it accidents? Where you still got Confederate flags and monuments standing tall, taller than the black kids' graves? Okay? And you tell us it's different now. You tell us it's 2026. You tell us racism is over. But a black mother can't even plan her son's funeral without your white supremacy showing up at her doorstep. That ain't different. That ain't better. That's the same Mississippi, the same system, the same hate that runs so deep that you can't even let a mother grieve in peace. Because here's what you really mad about. You mad that Christine is not the mammy you expected her to be. She ain't the yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, thank you for killing my son, ma'am. She not that mammy. She is not the I accept whatever you tell me, mammy. She is a mother, a warrior, a black woman who looked at your swipe system and said, I don't believe you. And when a black woman in Mississippi says, I don't believe you, your whole system just shake. Because if one of us don't believe you, 10 of us don't believe you. If 10 of us don't believe you, 100 of us don't believe you. And then the lie, the beautiful, carefully constructed lie that you've been telling for 400 years start to crack. So you send the hate mail. You send the intimidation. You try to make her afraid, to make her shut up, to make her say, maybe I was wrong. Maybe I should just bury my son and move on. But you don't know Christine. You don't know black mothers. We don't shut up. We don't move on. We don't forget. And y'all, it get worse. Christine had to make another post because people was planning to come to her son's funeral not to grieve, not to support, not to say, I'm sorry for your loss, to meet somebody famous. She had to say it. If you plan to attend Nolan's funeral in hopes that you are going to meet someone famous, stay home. We do not want that type of energy. Her baby's funeral, her son's homegoing, and she got to worry about opportunists, about people treating her child's death like a celebrity meet and greet. And this is what you do? This is what your system do? This is what white supremacy do? You take our grief, you make it a spectacle. You take our pain, you make it content. Our pain, you make content. You take our dead babies and you make them trending topics. And then when we say this is not for your entertainment, you send hate mail to our houses. Your system don't just kill us. It profits off of us. It entertains itself with us. And we try to take back control of our own narrative, our own grief, and our own kids. You come for us at home. Y'all, I need y'all to hear me, and I need you to hear me good. Christine is not just a mother. She's a warrior. She is standing in a long line of black mothers who said no to your system. Mammy Till said no. Okay? A lot of them said no. Every mother who stood up and said, no, you will not erase my child. She is one of them. And you, the white supremacists, you are terrified of her. That's why you sent this. That's why you drew dollar signs. That's why you hid behind a Denver postcard. Because you know that if one mother stands up and refuses to be silenced, other mothers stands up too. Other family asks questions too. And the whole lie, the beautiful, carefully constructed lie that is your Mississippi justice, comes tumbling down. So what do? We amplify her. We protect her. We make so much noise that the white supremacist who sent this knows you picked the wrong mother, the wrong family, and the wrong community. Share this video. Comment. Let the algorithm know that Nolan Wells matters, that Christine matters, that we will not let your white supremacy intimidate a grieving black mother into silence. And if you in Mississippi, if you anywhere near Ocean Springs, show up for that funeral tomorrow with respect. with love, with the energy that says, we got your back, not for no photo op, not for no content, for justice. You killed her son. You mailed hate to her house, and you tried to make her funeral a circus. And she's still standing. She's still fighting. She's still saying justice for Nolan. So we're going to stand with her. Or you can just get out the way, move around.